Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sommy here, and today I'll be showing you some of the various uses of hydrogen peroxide. So if you're new to this channel, please be sure to subscribe, pause this video, subscribe, and come back to watch. Okay, if you're already a subscriber, welcome back. I talk about lifestyle, motherhood, cleaning, every other thing in between. I hope you enjoy this channel. So let's dive deep into the various uses of hydrogen peroxide in the home. What is hydrogen peroxide? Hydrogen peroxide is basically water. It's more viscous than water, but it's just water. It's just water with an extra oxygen molecule, and so it's used as which gives it its oxidizing age, which makes it to be used as an oxidizing, antiseptic, and bleaching agent. Hydrogen peroxide is an effective killer of viruses, fungi, mold, yeast, and bacteria. I mean, growing up with hydrogen peroxide, I remember when you had a cut or a scrape, they would use hydrogen peroxide to clean it up. But currently now, hydrogen peroxide is not recommended for wounds and scrapes because it not only kills the bad bacteria, it also kills the good bacteria, as well as it attacks the cell walls that are supposed to help in healing the wound process, help in healing your wounds. So it's no longer advised to use hydrogen peroxide for cuts and scrapes. But there are lots and lots of uses of hydrogen peroxide in the home, which I'll be sharing with you today. Number one, hydrogen peroxide can be used for stain removal. Hydrogen peroxide can remove things from like blood stains to in fabrics to even in our sofas, especially for those of us who have little kids that might have blowouts. Hydrogen peroxide can be used. Just basically mix 1 part of up to 2 parts of hydrogen peroxide, mix it up, use an old toothbrush and rub it on the stains. After you leave it for some time, toss it in the washer, and it comes out clean. Guys, it comes out clean. Because of its cleaning property, you can also use hydrogen peroxide in the space where you're supposed to put bleach. Because hydrogen peroxide has a whitening property, it also will do well. It actually does better than bleach when it's used to wash clothes, and also it's less harmful. So, you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Hydrogen peroxide finds its use. Number 2 is for produce wash. So who would have thought? Hydrogen peroxide can be used to wash our produce. Hydrogen peroxide to wash our produce actually makes it last longer, and it also keeps it fresh while also killing the bacteria. So especially this period where we have a pandemic, you might want to put some water, add some hydrogen peroxide, give it a real rinse, then dry it and keep. Your food is good to go. Hydrogen peroxide can be used for cleaning surfaces. And also cleaning like our toilets. So you pour some hydrogen peroxide in your toilet seats, use a brush, clean it very well, flush it, and you have a white and sparkling toilet seat. You can also use it and spray in places where you have like mold and mildew that might be building up, like in the bathtub, your shower curtains, and you rinse it out very well. Hydrogen peroxide does a great job in taking those out. It breaks down those components and it makes it clean. You can also use it as well to clean like windows and glasses. Spray some hydrogen peroxide, clean it well. Guys, the result is amazing. Like I already said before, hydrogen peroxide is used to whiten our laundry. So as opposed to using bleach, just use some hydrogen peroxide as to substitute for the bleach, and your fabric will come out very, very fresh and clean. Oral hygiene. Hydrogen peroxide can be used for oral hygiene. So you can put some 1 part to 1 part. You can put some hydrogen peroxide and dip in your toothbrush there. We all know we're supposed to change our toothbrushes every 3 months. But in between, sometimes you can feel like a toothbrush has this like gunk or has some smell to it. You can use some hydrogen peroxide and soak your toothbrush for about like 30 minutes to kind of like to soak your toothbrush to kill some of the bacteria there. Hydrogen peroxide can also be used to replace a mouthwash. So if you normally use mouthwash, mix a part of hydrogen peroxide to a part of water. Use it to gargle your mouth. And also if you have a sore throat, it does a good job in kind of like killing the bacteria at the back of your throat. Do not swallow, you spit it out. Also, when you're using hydrogen peroxide as a mouthwash, you realize that it also whitens your teeth. Also, adding to sterilizing brushes, you could also use hydrogen peroxide to disinfect and sterilize our makeup brushes. Washing it is something else, but you also have to sterilize those makeup brushes. Hydrogen peroxide can also be used in the kitchen to clean surfaces. So, but before you do this, you should put a little portion to see if it's good, because it whitens. Sometimes it could discolor surfaces, so you have to check in a little portion and see if it's going to discolor your surface before you go ahead using hydrogen peroxide for that. So you sprinkle some hydrogen peroxide with water and you give it a good clean. Also, to disinfect like our things like our chopping boards that, truth frankly, has lots of, I feel like a lot of bacteria could be living there. People like us that kill chicken and use cutting boards in our homes, after going in with vinegar and water, after using vinegar to clean your cutting boards, you can also spray, you can also disinfect it with hydrogen peroxide to make sure that you've gotten rid of all the bacteria on our. So these are the uses of hydrogen peroxide that I've shared with you, and to think that hydrogen peroxide is inexpensive and it can do all these things in our homes. I hope you found this useful. If you did, please kindly like, share with your friends, and thank you, and see you in my next video. Bye.